Are you longing for nights of peaceful sleep, followed by mornings where you feel truly refreshed and energized? Pay close attention, because what I'm about to share might revolutionize your evenings. Today, we're exploring 7 natural foods that can dramatically improve your sleep quality, with results that might astonish you. Let's start with a familiar scenario. You lie in bed hoping for rest, but your mind refuses to quiet down. You shift positions, stare at the ceiling, and watch the hours tick by. Or perhaps you fall asleep initially only to wake at 2 a.m., completely alert and unable to drift off again. Sound familiar? These restless nights don't just leave you tired, they gradually undermine your health, especially as you age. Many people don't realize that sleep difficulties become more common around age 50, when your body's internal clock, the circadian rhythm, begins to shift. The natural signals that once guided your sleep start to diminish. But here's the encouraging news. Nature has already provided solutions. Powerful, natural, and safe foods that work with your nervous system to restore healthy sleep patterns. Not artificial chemicals or laboratory-created medications, but real foods that can help your body remember how to rest properly. People who incorporate these foods into their daily routines often experience more refreshing mornings, deeper rest, and less tossing and turning. If you're currently relying on sleep aids to get through the night, this information might be your pathway to natural sleep. Let's explore these sleep-enhancing foods. 1. Bananas, nature's sleep supporter. The humble banana sitting in your kitchen might be the natural sleep aid you've been missing. What makes bananas special for promoting sleep? It comes down to 3 key nutrients: potassium, vitamin B6, and magnesium working together to create a calming effect on your nervous system. Potassium and magnesium help relax your muscles, signaling to your body that it's time to release the day's tension. Meanwhile, vitamin B6 plays a crucial role in converting tryptophan into serotonin, the neurotransmitter that elevates mood and promotes relaxation. Serotonin later transforms into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Consider the experience of Elena, a 62-year-old who struggled with middle-of-the-night awakenings and restless legs. She began eating 1 ripe banana, with a few brown spots about an hour before bedtime. Within days, her nighttime twitching decreased. After several weeks, her sleep became deeper and more consistent, especially after incorporating other foods. From this list, to enhance the effect, try a warm banana pudding made with oat milk. Besides being delicious, it has inherently soothing properties. Expert tip: a slightly green banana provides resistant starch, a special type of fiber that nourishes beneficial gut bacteria, some of which are linked to producing sleep-promoting compounds. Remember, this isn't an immediate solution like medication. Bananas don't induce drowsiness, they help your brain relearn proper sleep patterns. 2. Almonds, sleep's silent guardians. Almonds might appear to be just a crunchy, protein-rich snack, but they're much more. These nutrient-packed powerhouses specifically target sleep-regulating mechanisms. Magnesium is again the star nutrient here, acting as a natural off switch for your nervous system. When you consume almonds, magnesium begins to slow down activity, ease physical tension, and prepare your body for stress-free sleep. But that's not all. Almonds also help regulate cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Have you ever laid in bed with your mind racing through uncomfortable conversations or to-do lists? Elevated cortisol might be responsible, and almonds may help reduce it. Don't overlook vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant in almonds that helps fight chronic inflammation. This underlying inflammation can subtly interfere with your ability to enter deep restorative sleep phases. Another key benefit: the healthy fats in almonds help stabilize blood sugar levels overnight. If you wake up unusually alert or slightly hungry at 2 or 3 a.m., a blood sugar drop might be the culprit. Almond fats help maintain steady energy levels until morning. For maximum benefit, eat a small handful about an hour before bedtime. You can consume them raw or soak them in water for several hours if possible. Soaking reduces anti-nutrients that might hinder magnesium absorption for some people. Feeling creative? Make homemade almond milk. Soak almonds overnight, Peel them, blend with warm water, and perhaps add a dash of cinnamon. Sip this before bed and let the relaxing effects begin. A hidden sleep disruptor. To avoid before continuing with our sleep-promoting foods, let's address a common practice that might be subtly harming your sleep despite seeming harmless. Let's talk about decaffeinated coffee. Many people believe it's safe to drink in the evening since it doesn't contain real caffeine. But here's the reality. Decaf still contains about 3 to 10% of the original caffeine content, enough to disrupt sleep in sensitive individuals. More concerning than the remaining caffeine is how the caffeine is removed. Some decaffeination methods use chemical solvents like ethyl acetate or methylene chloride. Even in trace amounts, these substances can potentially disrupt neurotransmitters responsible for regulating sleep-wake cycles. Here's another aspect. Your brain has likely formed associations between coffee taste and mental alertness. So even if your decaf contains minimal caffeine, the familiar flavor and aroma might still stimulate your brain, making it harder to wind down. The process itself might be sending your brain the wrong message. Our brains are creatures of habit. Simply drinking coffee, feeling its warmth, and inhaling its familiar aroma can trigger a subconscious signal. Instead of promoting relaxation, your mind might inadvertently prepare for action. This mental stimulation can directly impact deep sleep, the crucial stage when true restoration occurs. During this phase, your brain clears the day's mental clutter, your immune system recharges and cells regenerate. If you don't remain in this phase long enough, you'll likely wake feeling lethargic, foggy, and unrested, as if your body pressed pause rather than reset. Imagine doing everything else right. Avoiding electronics before bed, creating a calm environment, even practicing evening meditation. Yet your seemingly innocent habit of drinking decaf coffee could be subtly undermining these efforts. A better alternative: replace your evening beverage with a soothing herbal infusion like properly prepared chamomile tea. We'll cover a special preparation technique later. After just a few nights of switching from coffee to a natural infusion, you might notice improved sleep quality. This situation perfectly illustrates how clever marketing can disguise a disruptor as something beneficial. While decaf coffee presents itself as sleep-friendly, it actually robs many people of the deep sleep their bodies desperately need. 3. Cherries, the ruby red sleep reset sweet. Delicious cherries are more than just tasty treats. Most people don't realize they naturally regulate sleep cycles. These vibrant red fruits contain natural melatonin, the primary hormone your brain releases to signal bedtime. Ideally, your body would automatically produce melatonin each evening. However, stress, aging, late-night screen time, and irregular sleep patterns can disrupt this production. This is where cherries come in. Consuming 10-15 fresh or frozen cherries an hour before bed can help your body reestablish a healthy rhythm, resetting your internal clock and promoting restful sleep. That's just the beginning. Cherries are also rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that combat silent inflammation, particularly in the brain. Think of these antioxidants as an overnight cleanup crew removing oxidative stress so you wake feeling balanced, mentally, sharp, and clear-headed. Have you ever awakened with pain, stiffness, or general discomfort? This might indicate your body isn't getting the deep restorative sleep it needs. Cherries facilitate the transition from light to deep sleep, helping your body heal and your mind rejuvenate. Another excellent benefit: cherries are powerful allies during seasonal changes. Your body's melatonin cycle can become unbalanced as daylight hours shift. Cherries serve as a natural anchor, maintaining a steady sleep schedule regardless of external conditions. Important tip: always choose fresh or frozen cherries and avoid dried versions. Dried cherries often contain high sugar levels that can cause energy spikes and interfere with your body's natural wind-down process. Try cherries alone or combined with other sleep-promoting ingredients. Blend them into a smoothie with almond or oat milk or enjoy as a light evening snack. They're delicious, simple to prepare, and scientifically supported. 4. Kiwi. The green sleep guardian, bright green inside, tangy, fuzzy outside. Kiwi could become your new sleep companion. Despite its exotic appearance and popularity in tropical fruit salads, kiwi ranks among the world's most scientifically validated sleep aids. Research, especially from New Zealand, kiwi's homeland, shows impressive results. Consuming 1 or 2 kiwis before bedtime can significantly enhance sleep duration and quality. Why? Kiwis are abundant in serotonin, a critical brain chemical for mood and sleep regulation. Importantly, serotonin is a direct precursor to melatonin and promotes relaxation and emotional stability. In other words, kiwi sets the stage by signaling your body that it's time to unwind. But there's more. Kiwis contain powerful antioxidants like vitamin C and E that help reduce oxidative stress, a silent but harmful factor affecting memory, mental clarity, and brain function. Have you ever woken feeling disoriented, unfocused, or generally unwell? Oxidative stress might be involved. Kiwis fight this burden from within. Here's a bonus tip. The kiwi skin contains more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Yes, you can eat the entire fruit. Just gently brush off the fuzz. The additional fiber promotes healthy digestion, which surprisingly also significantly impacts sleep quality. Want to enhance the effect? Pair 1 kiwi with half a banana about an hour before bed. The tryptophan from the banana works with the serotonin from the kiwi to boost your body's natural melatonin production. It's like giving your brain exactly what it needs to create restful, deep sleep. For something even simpler, make a creamy bedtime smoothie with kiwi, banana, and warm oat milk. It's sweet, light, and prepares your nervous system for complete relaxation. Best of all, kiwi offers more than just sleep benefits. It can also help reduce anxiety, irritability, and even muscle soreness, all of which frequently interfere with sleep. Despite their small size, kiwis deliver powerful sleep benefits. 5. Sauerkraut, the probiotic sleep enhancer. Note: use sauerkraut properly to avoid counterproductive effects. Combining it with wine, chocolate, or high cholesterol foods might inadvertently create a mix that keeps you awake. These combinations can cause subtle but significant changes in neurotransmitter balance and digestion precisely when your body needs rest. Sauerkraut works best in small amounts, 2-3 tablespoons, consumed with complex wholesome carbohydrates like oats or brown rice. The key is timing. Eat it at least 2 hours before bedtime. Avoid mixing with red meats, heavy proteins, or highly processed dinner foods, as these can slow digestion and cause bloating, stomach discomfort, or even insomnia. Listen to your body's signals. Watch for symptoms like facial flushing, itchy skin, sudden waves of body heat, or a dull morning headache. These might indicate histamine sensitivity, which fermented foods can trigger in some individuals. Interested in making your own sauerkraut? It's easier than you might think. Simply shred fresh cabbage, massage with sea salt, and let ferment in a clean, sealed glass jar for about a week. When purchasing pre-made versions, always choose raw, unpasteurized varieties. Pasteurization destroys the beneficial active probiotics. Additionally, sauerkraut is rich in vitamin C, which helps lower cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Lower cortisol correlates with deeper, more peaceful sleep. One important caution: be careful if you're taking iron supplements. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption, and excessive blood iron levels can actually inhibit melatonin production, potentially impairing sleep. Therefore, avoid taking supplements with your sauerkraut. Keep it simple and natural as part of a wholesome evening meal. You might discover that this unusual fermented food substantially benefits your brain, nerves, digestive system, and sleep quality. 6. Oatmeal, nighttime breakfast for better sleep. Though typically a morning staple, oatmeal might be exactly what your body needs before bedtime. It's more than just hearty comfort food. It's one of the world's most underappreciated sleep aids. When consumed with appropriate ingredients at the right time, oatmeal can balance blood sugar, calm your nervous system, and gently guide your body into sleep mode. Why is oatmeal so effective? 3 key elements: magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Magnesium lowers heart rate, calms the brain, and relaxes muscles. Zinc plays a critical role in the chemical chain that produces melatonin, the hormone regulating your sleep cycle. Additionally, the complex carbohydrates in oats provide a slow, steady glucose release that maintains consistent energy levels throughout the night. This last point is crucial. Many people wake between 2-4 a.m. not because of noise or dreams, but due to blood sugar drops. When your body detects falling energy levels, it triggers a mild stress response that wakes you up. Oatmeal prevents this by maintaining stable blood glucose levels. No spikes, no crashes, no middle-of-the-night brain activity. There's more. Oats contain avenin, a unique compound with gentle sedative properties. It doesn't knock you out or leave you groggy the next day. Instead, it quiets your mind, reduces overstimulation, and settles mental chatter. Here's a perfect bedtime oatmeal recipe. Cook half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond or oat milk. Top with a sprinkle of cinnamon, and add a handful of walnuts or almonds. This not only tastes wonderful, but enhances the dish's calming and blood sugar stabilizing properties. Alternatively, blend a teaspoon of ground oats into a banana and plant milk smoothie. It's light, easily digestible, and perfect for winding down. As an added benefit, research indicates that regular oat consumers spend more time in deep sleep stages, the kind that truly rejuvenates and repairs the body. Even if your total sleep duration remains unchanged, you'll wake feeling more alert, focused, and better mooded. If you've been struggling with sleep difficulties, fatigue, or restless nights, consider transferring oats from your morning routine to your evening one. 7. Chamomile, the herbal sleep solution, when properly prepared. Chamomile has been used as a natural sleep aid since ancient times and symbolizes tranquility. However, most people don't realize that chamomile's effectiveness depends entirely on proper preparation. Simply dunking a tea bag in boiling water for a minute or two produces a weakly flavored drink with minimal impact. Chamomile's true power comes from a compound called apigenin, which binds to specific brain receptors. This natural flavonoid creates a calming, anti-anxiety effect comparable to some prescription medications, but without side effects. Apigenin is nature's way of signaling your nervous system to relax and let go. To unlock its full potential, you must prepare it correctly. Use dried whole chamomile flowers rather than inexpensive tea bags. Steep them in just boiled water for at least 10 minutes while covered to retain essential oils. For optimal results, use 1 to 2 teaspoons of flowers per cup. You can intensify the effects by combining chamomile with passion flower, lemon balm, or a little raw honey, which has sedative properties itself. Drinking this infusion 30-45 minutes before bed, especially as a regular practice, can transform your wind-down ritual into something truly therapeutic. Chamomile doesn't knock you out. Rather, it creates ideal mental and physical conditions for your body to do what it naturally should: fall asleep effortlessly, completely, and naturally. Here's the crucial information most people miss. Apigenin is delicate. Pouring boiling water directly onto the flowers can negate their relaxing effects. Let your water cool slightly before pouring, ideally between 80 and 90 degrees, 175-195 degrees. Without a thermometer, simply wait until the bubbling stops while steam still rises steadily. Steeping time is another critical factor. Most people leave the tea bag in for just a few minutes, a major mistake. Instead, steep for 8-10 minutes with the cup covered to extract all calming components and prevent essential oils from evaporating. Even the container matters. Use ceramic or glass mugs. Metals can slightly alter the chemical composition of apigenin and other active ingredients. For an enhanced experience, use loose dried chamomile flowers instead of store-bought tea bags. They provide a stronger, more fragrant brew with a higher dose of apigenin. The perfect recipe: 1 heaping tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers, steeped covered in hot, not boiling water for 10 minutes. Drink 30-45 minutes before bedtime. Incorporate this into your evening routine. Dim lighting, no screens, perhaps some gentle music. When you consistently consume chamomile at the same time each night, your brain forms a strong association. The aroma and taste become sensory cues, signaling the day's end and time to relax. After maintaining this practice for just a few days, you might be amazed by the results. Easier, deeper, and longer sleep. 8. Walnuts, the brain-shaped sleep. Superfood. You've likely heard walnuts are heart-healthy, but did you know they're also among the best natural sleep aids? These crunchy, mild-tasting nuts contain a unique combination of nutrients that directly affect your nervous system, starting with their beneficial fats. Walnuts are especially rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, essential fats your body cannot produce independently but are vital for melatonin production, your primary sleep hormone. By consuming just 4 to 5 walnuts before bed, you provide your brain with the raw materials needed to efficiently produce the hormone that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. It gets better. Walnuts contain magnesium, known for its ability to lower blood pressure, slow heart rate, and relax muscles, ideal physiological signals for restful sleep. Even more remarkable, walnuts naturally contain melatonin. This means your body doesn't need to convert anything. The melatonin comes directly from nature, ready for use. If you frequently wake during the night without apparent reason, your melatonin levels might be insufficient or drop too quickly. Walnuts help maintain melatonin production for more consistent sleep. Consider this real-world example. Thomas, a 70-year-old who used to wake 2 or 3 times nightly without obvious cause, experienced significant improvement after including a small handful of walnuts with dinner. He began sleeping more deeply, and even when he woke, he returned to sleep much faster. To maximize benefits, soak walnuts in water for 4 hours before eating. This improves digestibility by reducing phytates that can inhibit nutrient absorption. Pair them with carbohydrate-rich fruit like banana or kiwi. Why? Because carbohydrates help tryptophan, an amino acid in walnuts, cross the blood-brain barrier where it converts to serotonin and then melatonin. Meanwhile, the healthy fats support melatonin production throughout the night, creating the perfect combination. Try placing some soaked walnuts and kiwi slices in a small bowl about an hour before bed. Don't underestimate these brain-shaped seeds. Incorporating walnuts into your nightly routine offers a quick, tasty, and scientifically backed way to help your body return to its natural rhythm, providing the kind of deep, rejuvenating sleep that transforms your mood upon waking. I hope you find this information useful for improving your sleep quality naturally.